guys, so today's video is going to be a chatty get ready with me, and I'm going to be using the Colourpop Wine and Only palette again. I've only really done like one look with this on my channel, so I kind of wanted to whip it out and use it again today. I have used it quite a few times since I filmed with it the first impressions video. So today I want to do kind of like a deeper like berry look for you guys, like using like these shades here. I also just got in my Natasha Denona retro palette, and I was thinking about playing with that today too, but I think I'm going to use this weekend for work because I also have the Nightmare Before Christmas palette to use too a little bit more this week, which I'm going to use that probably Wednesday and Thursday. So today we're going to use this guy because I kind of just wanted to use this because I feel like it's going to be a really pretty look. I did already prime my eyes, so I'm just going to use the shade Sip Sip first. I'm actually getting ready to go to a birthday party for one of my boyfriend's friends. And we haven't seen him in a while, so I'm really excited to go. You guys won't see this video until afterwards, so it's not like I'm spoiling anything, but I figured I would film my look since I don't get to go out often enough, so why not? Wine nuts, you know, because of this palette. So yeah, I'm just gonna buff that back and forth in my crease. But yeah, I'm gonna use the Natasha Denona palette later in the week because I'm not intending on getting like really anything else from the Sephora sale, but I was thinking about possibly either exchanging one of the lipstick shades that I got because it's kind of too bright for this time of year right now. I didn't think it was going to be as bright as what it is. It's one of the Gucci lipsticks. I mean, you guys aren't going to see this video until after I haul everything, so it's not like I'm really spoiling anything if I say something in this video. And plus, you guys already heard what I bought when I did my live, if you guys were watching what I picked up from the Sephora sale or whatever. I talked about the VIB sale because I always do every time it rolls around just to see who's shopping the sale or not. But I did pick up a Gucci lipstick, but the shade I picked up I feel like is just too bright for now. So I was thinking about exchanging it for a different shade. I probably should have picked up something mauvier. I'm hoping that my whatchamacallit, I'm hoping that the Sephora that I'm gonna go to on Thursday, because I'm supposed to see one of my friends to go to the movies in another mall, because my mall doesn't have a movie theater, and this is pretty much our favorite movie theater to go to is in this other mall. And they have like every store imaginable there except for Saks. But they have like every other store that we have in our mall and then some, so they have like 3 floors. So and I was gonna see whether or not they sell Gucci in that store, but I highly doubt it. If they don't, I was thinking about picking up just one of the Dior lippies, because I was thinking about picking up one of the Dior liquid lipsticks from the sale. The thing is that like I really don't pick up too many lippies anymore because I always end up decluttering lippies like the fastest, because let's get real, like I really don't declutter eyeshadow palettes too often. But it's a lot easier to declutter eyeshadow palettes because you can always sell it to somebody. I feel like with, I just used the shade Major Chianti, and now I'm going to go into the shade Vinter. I'm going to put that on my outer corners. Like, I feel so weird to declutter lipsticks to somebody because it's like kind of gross, you know? Like with eyeshadows, you can just like spray it. But like with lipsticks, you can do that too, but I don't know, I always feel weird. Like not liquid lipsticks, but like regular bullet lipsticks. I feel like with liquid lipsticks, like you can't really ever desanitize those because, you know, they're in a tube with like an applicator. Same thing with like concealers. Like foundations are different because you just pump it out and you can just give it to someone if it doesn't work out for you. But I have been selling quite a bit of eyeshadow palettes on my Poshmark and to some of my subscribers like Sandra and some other girls that, you know, if they say that they're interested in a certain brand, I tell them, oh, I'm selling something, and then they just Instagram message me about it. So, but like anyway, I've always been kind of more hesitant to pick up lipsticks now because I always know I'm gonna have to declutter them in like 2 years. So, like, that's why I just don't pick up as many. Or if I do, it's gonna be like from Colourpop or something like affordable. So at least like, that's why I'm like with the Gucci lipstick. It's like, it's $40. It's not cheap. So, like with mascaras, it doesn't bother me. Like with the Gucci mascara, that didn't bother me because I know I'm going to get my money's worth out of it because it's going to dry out at some point and it's going to stop performing the way that I wanted to, but it'll last like 6 months. So that's usually how long a mascara lasts. But as far as a lipstick goes, like I'm obviously not going to use it as often as like the mascara, so that's why it's like a little bit more difficult. All right, I'm just going to finish blending this out off camera and put some glitter glue on. Okay, and then for the lid shade, why can't I read this? I'm going to use this shade right here called Cast a Chateau. I'm probably not saying that right, but that's okay. And I'm just going to put that all over my lid. So pretty. But I've been trying to like alternate like newer palettes and like palettes I still have gotten recently. So that's why I decided to use this one today. I mean, at least I have used all the shades in here, but that doesn't mean I don't want to like throw it into my rotation and use it when I can. So, and it's a really pretty palette. This one's definitely one of their best that I've tried this year. It's so funny. All the palettes that I was back and forth about from Colourpop ended up being my favorite palettes from them this year. And you guys will see that in my countdown of all the Colourpop palettes I got this year. I'm going to be making a completely separate video for all the Colourpop palettes I got this year because I got 10. So, and then I got another like almost 20 palettes that I'm gonna have to rank in my other video. So I figured it would just be easier to rank all my Colourpop palettes together and then rank the rest of them, because if I did it all together, I feel like it would be like 3 separate videos and I'd be talking like forever. So I think that's fair because I did end up picking up 10 Colourpop palettes this year. So I thought that could just have its own palette ranking since I picked up the most from them this year, which is usually the case, but they came out with some really good collabs this year that I just couldn't say no to. So okay, as long as I leave by 5:30, I'm good. It's 5 o'clock and it's already dark out. I hate when we turn the clocks, I think forward or something. I always forget if it's forward or back at this time. All right, I'm just going to finish cleaning that up off camera and then we'll do my face. Okay, so now I'm going to finish the rest of my face. And for foundation, I'm going to use a repurchased foundation. This is not a new foundation to me, but it is a new shade. But I've been missing this foundation in my collection. So let me just prime my face really quick. Prime my eyes. You already did that, Caitlin, because you already finished your eyeshadow. I was really seriously thinking about repurchasing this guy from the sale, but I'm just gonna use up the one that I have. I'm still like, I still have a pretty decent amount of it left, so I need to use up products first before I repurchase them. But this has become like one of my holy grail primers. I love it so much. Like I use it for anything that I need for like long wear stuff. It just, I love the tackiness of it and the gripping of it. It's just, it's a great primer. And then the spray became like my holy grail setting spray. So Milk killed it with both of those products. Okay, so for the foundation, I'm going to use the Lancome Taint Idol Ultra Wear foundation in the shade 090 Ivory Neutral. I did pick this up during the sale, so I am just going to use it in this video. But again, I'll be using it for the first time in this video, but it's not a new foundation to me, so. But this is my one of my holy grail foundations, so. I love this dang foundation. It's so good. And I just really wanted to repurchase it. I looked at other foundations and I didn't really see any foundations I was really interested in getting. I think as we get older, or anyway, as I get older, I know like what foundations I like, and if it's a foundation that I loved and used up twice, I kind of just wanted to get it again because I just missed it so much in my collection. Okay, I don't know why my sponge is so dry already. Let's just wet it a little bit more. Oh my god, I miss this foundation so much. Oh my god, it looks so freaking good. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It blends out so fast too. But I can definitely tell that it's way more matte than my Anastasia foundation. But it has incredible coverage. Oh my god, I missed this foundation so much. I can already tell. You see how happy I am putting it on, so. Right, I really don't know why my sponge is already dry. I just wet it. I need to get new Colourpop sponges. Sponges. I used to be my inside joke with my best friend. We used to say that all the time. Sponges. It's a really weird story. And if I say it, I might get upset. But yeah, it was just like something that we used to always say to each other. It was weird. We were a bunch of weirdos. And I'm just gonna continue to buff that out. Oh, that looks so good. Yes, 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 yes. It just looks so good. I love it so much. Okay. And then for concealer, I think I'm going to use my Cover FX concealer. I've just been loving this concealer. It's so freaking good. And I love it for, like, for looks that I, you know, go out with and stuff. It's just a great concealer. I liked this one way more than the Anastasia one. But I also think I need to update my my sponges. So I don't know why it's so dried out. It's annoying. I didn't feel that great when I was eating before this, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna go, but I think I was just getting anxious about going out because I feel like we all get that anxiety now of, should I go out or should I just stay home? You know, like because of COVID, I feel like everybody goes through like that anxious stage of like, should I be doing this? So but I'll be okay. And then I'm just going to blend that out underneath my eyes. I gotta pedal to the metal a little bit. Gotta be done soon. I say that a lot. That's from Galaxy Quest, pedal to the metal. So I just say it all the time. Like, Caitlin, you gotta hurry up, pedal to the metal. So cheesy, but Galaxy Quest is like me and my family, me and my family's like one of our all-time favorite movies. If we want to watch a feel-good movie and we don't have anything else to watch, we watch Galaxy Quest. Like, I've seen it like 50 times. I'm waiting for my sister to get home for Thanksgiving. Hopefully we can watch Devil Wears Prada. Like that, Legally Blonde, and Galaxy Quest are like our three like feel-good movies that all of us can watch like over and over again. Okay. And then I'm just gonna set my under eyes with my Pat McGrath Labs. Why is this wet underneath? That's a bit weird. I don't know why my Becca powder is wet. Okay, that's fantastic. At least I didn't put it on my computer or anything. Sorry, I'm kind of like just in the zone right now. I do have a couple of other products to try for you guys on camera. But I wanted to do a mixture of like Colourpop and like Sephora stuff in this video, and then I'll do like a Sephora get ready with me. Oh my god, let me not drop that. I'm using my Dior powder, my favorite. This powder is just phenomenal. I use it for everything. I love it so much. And it looks really good with this foundation. Oh my god, so good. And I'm just gonna spray. Okay. And then I'm just gonna prime my lashes really quick off camera. Okay, and then for liner, I'm gonna use my Marc Jacobs black liner. This has just become my favorite black liner. It's so good. It's so weird how dark it is outside right now. I really thought I was going to go and it was still going to be daylight outside. So, boy, was I wrong. Okay, so I do have a new mascara to use today. I just got in my Colourpop package, like I said before this. So, I got the new Colourpop Level Up Lengthening Mascara, and I really wanted to try this. I really like the packaging on this. It's really lightweight, like barely feels like anything, so I'm excited to try it. I end up loving their mascaras, like, and I'm just really excited to try it. This is a very different wand, but I think I'm gonna like it, so. Well, yeah, I definitely see the lengthening, and I like this brush because it grips onto the lashes really, really nice. Yeah, it's a nice mascara. I think I still like the Act Natural one more. That's just my favorite mascara from them. But I definitely see the length. It's just a little bit dry. I do feel like it's a bit dry. But I kind of like that for mascaras. I'm not a huge fan of like super wet mascaras myself. But this is nice. Just want to comb through the lashes a little bit more. Yeah, it looks good. I like it. It's a good mascara. I really didn't expect anything else. I pretty much figured out. I mean, they usually have a pretty drier formula that I prefer for mascaras for myself, so I usually always end up liking them. I'm just gonna finish up with the eyeshadow and do my inner corners. And I'm going to use the shade Blanc, which is like this really pretty gold color. And I'm going to apply that on the inner corners. It kind of has like a gold with like a pinky shift to it. It's so pretty. Oh, I'm going to do the same on the side. If I could see anything. I think I'm going to try my Pat McGrath blush and highlighting palette today because I'm kind of dying to use it. I really, really want to try Pat McGrath's highlighters, so... Alright, I'm just going to coat my bottom lashes and then we'll finish up the face. Okay, we're going to do my bronzer. I'm going to use my Dior bronzer in the shade Tan Bronze. I'm just going to use that to bronze up my skin. I love how buildable this bronzer is. Like, it goes on so smoothly on the skin, and then you can build it up as much as you want. It's so pretty. I love how the Dior is, like, basically completely faded. That's how much I've used it since I got it. It's just a beautiful bronzer for, like, fair skin because it's not too pigmented. And I feel like that's how it will be for, like, deeper skin tones, too. It's just, like, super smooth. And I'm really glad that Dior, like, expanded their shade range for... I think they came out with, like, 7 shades for these bronzers, which is really nice. You know, they finally listened, unlike Hourglass, who comes out with, like, 1 shade for everybody. Okay. Yeah, see how, like, that built up really nicely? Okay, I think that's good. Okay, so for my blush and highlight, I can't resist using this today, so we're going to use it. I'll use a different blush in my first impressions Sephora Get Ready With Me, but I'm going to use the Pat McGrath Labs blush and highlight palette that I picked up today. Well, from my Sephora order. This is the Divine Blush and Glow Trio in the shade Amber Allure. Oh, I love this packaging. It's so pretty. And then when you open it up, these are the shades. I actually think I'm going to go with this shade here because I feel like the pink shade is too pink for this, but I will probably end up using that in my other video because I'll probably just end up using it again anyway. So I'm going to use the center shade, and that one is called Paradise Venus. And I already love this blush formula, so I'm just going to take it, I'm just going to dip it once, and we're going to just go to town. Oh, that is perfect for this look. Literally, like, perfect shade for this look. I think I'm just going to use the blush and then maybe use a different highlighter. Or I'll just use the highlighter because it's in front of me and I'm kind of dying to use it. Like, I can't use... That doesn't smell very good. You know what the smell reminds me of? The Melt Waiting Room palette. Sometimes certain, like, pigments, like, smell weird. Sometimes, like, darker pigmented stuff, like, smells a little weird, but I definitely smell that quite a bit. I think I'm just going to go into the highlighter because I'm kind of dying to use it, and I think it's going to be a really pretty highlighter for this. So I'm going to use the highlighter in the shade Love Struck, and we're just going to use it because it looks gorgeous. Ooh, she pretty, but that is so pigmented. I'm going to have to blend that out quite a bit. Wow. You know what? It's actually not too dark for me. I think that is extremely pretty. Oh my god, I finally tried a Pat McGrath highlighter. But I actually don't think it's too dark. I think it's really gorgeous. I just have to blend it out. It blends out like really, really nicely, actually. Ooh, that is gorgeous. All right, I'm just gonna take some of my nose, of course. Just a little bit. I don't really smell it on the brush right now, but I don't know why it was like smelling weird before, but maybe it was just a blush, who knows. But this is stunning. Oh my god, that's so pretty. Let me see how it looks. It's like such a pretty like rose gold color. Oh, that's really nice. That's really pretty. Okay, I love it. I wish I didn't own the other blush shades though, so I could try the other one in this, but because it's probably lighter for me, but it's okay. It's still friggin' stunning, so no complaints. I feel like I did not put enough on. I don't know why the hell my mom and my brother have to yell on the phone, like, and then they tell me I'm so freaking loud at night, like when I'm talking on the phone. But it's like they are so much louder. Okay, we're almost done. I feel like I've been filming for a century already. I just have to figure out a lippy. Yeah, I knew I had the perfect lippy to wear. So for my lip liner, I'm going to use Hawkeye by Kat Von D. I actually love Kat Von D's lip liners. They're really good, but they always freaking break on me. If this one breaks too, I swear to God. I can't use Lolita anymore because it broke on me. Gonna finish lining it off camera. Okay, and then for my lips, I'm gonna use the Colourpop Ultra Matte Lip in Little Star. This is the Kathleen Lights collab lippy, and I freaking love this lipstick. So this is like when they really like perfected their ultra matte lip formula, and I love this color, especially for this time of year. It's so pretty. Sorry if you hear shouting. That's my mom talking to my sister. Just gonna put it on my top lip, and then we're done. I'm just gonna finish applying it off camera. Okay, I think we're pretty much done. I'm trying to perfect the lippy, but yeah, that's better. It's a little like looking a little bit funky, so now I think it's good. Okay, guys, so this is the finished look. I really love how this berry tone, like fallish look turned out. So here are the eyes, the cheeks, and the lips. I do think that the highlighter still, I think I can still pull it off. I just wish that I could get a you know, lighter highlighter from Pat McGrath, because I've always been dying to try her highlighters, but this is a really beautiful color. So yeah, so far I really do like the blush palette. I think it's super pretty, and I knew I was going to love this because I have like 4 of these blushes already, and I absolutely love her formula. So I just got it to try the highlighter mostly. And then of course you guys know I love this foundation. It's just been one of my tried and trues. I love it so much. And then the Wine and Only palette, I really have been loving this palette. It goes a lot deeper than you think it would. Don't let it deceive you, because it actually like shows up really nice and deep and richly pigmented on your eyes. So yeah, I love you guys so much. And also the mascara was really nice too. I forgot that this was a new thing that I tried as well, and I really liked it. So yeah, I love you guys. Please like and subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram at cpwh819 and check out my Poshmark at the same handle. I need to go. Love you guys. Bye.